If every human being knows that the Earth is being destroyed by ourselves, would it help us try to stop it? These days, people live with individual mind rather than one and united mind. They tend to find what could help them live efficiently. Sometimes that purpose not only develops the technological machines, but also destroys our environment. This Korean reality show called Infinity Challenge, produced by Taeho Kim, get into this specific topic about energy saving through this special episode called Butterfly Effect. This show is one of the famous entertainment shows of Korea. There are 6 people who lead the show together as show hosts. In each show, they are actually being told by the producer Taeho to do some kind of different missions. However, in this episode called Butterfly Effect, 6 members of Infinity Challenge were not informed about the purpose of the show while they were in videotape. Taeho, the producer, created this episode to let the audiences realize how much energy we're wasting that can cause the destruction of our nature. Therefore, those 6 members spent carbon energy limitlessly without knowing what they were doing until the end of the show when they got exposed. It is very hard to notice that we are making a mistake if we have done it every day continuously. If it is not too late to revitalize our nature, can we do it? Everyone living in the earth has a responsibility to keep our environment at a good condition, not for ourselves, but for upcoming generations. In the beginning of the episode, the first evidence I noticed was the 6 members are divided into 2 groups of 3 and are put into 2 different rooms. From that part of the episode, it was certain that they were going to be compared through the 2 opposite situations. One room was designed as a hotel room in Maldives, while the other room was designed as a room in North Pole. 2 rooms are built in one house, North Pole on the 2nd floor and Maldives on the 1st floor. Taeho told both the teams to have fun just like they were on a vacation, so they started playing without wondering what they were up to. Then it was focused on each team's activities, and the next evidences can be found on each room's condition. First, the Maldives room is set with pretty high temperature as if it really were Maldives. As if they were in sauna, the heat as a form of steam was coming out of the walls. All of the team members held out their fans and started fanning at once. Secondly, the 2nd floor, which is the room of North Pole, is set with very low temperature. Even more, the air conditioner was on in order to imitate the freezing wind blowing in the North Pole. The whole room was made of ice, including the table, spoon, bowl, cups, bed, and the walls. 3 members were surprised at such an unbelievable scene they were looking at. But within a minute, they also started enjoying the experience at North Pole with wearing the thickest jackets of the world. By that point, they did not realize the problem. However, the Maldives team turned on the air conditioner because the temperature got higher as they played volleyball. Unfortunately, it turned on the heater in the North Pole team's room, which made the ice subject to melt. The members of the North Pole got caught off guard and started to panic. They were worried about the destruction of their house, so they tried to call the 1st floor using the phone, which was the only source of communication between those 2 teams. Sadly, the Maldives team was too much into playing and having fun of vacancy. They did not listen to the North Pole team's warning and ended the call. Wasting energy like it was an unknown issue did not end here. The Maldives team took a shower too long, and it turned on the 2nd heater in the 2nd floor. Moreover, they kept the refrigerator open for just too long, creating huge carbon energy. Carbon energy coming out from the fridge destroys the ozone, which causes the direct rays from the sun to melt the ice of North Pole. Therefore, the 3rd heater got turned on as well, and 3 heaters unbelievably quickly started melting the room of ice. At that point, the Maldives room faced a huge problem too. The water from the ice directly came to the 1st floor through the pipe that was connecting 2 rooms. As the speed of melting got faster, the amount of water coming out of the pipe got increased. Eventually, the Maldives room was filled with water, and the 3 members were about to drown. It was the end of the drama, and all 6 members got out of their rooms. The Maldives team felt sorry about not communicating with the North Pole team, thus causing both the teams to death. Environment is something with a limit and a capacity. No one intentionally harmed the nature, but some do not know that they are damaging it unintentionally. This nature is for the next generation, so we should not let it be like this anymore. Once we realize that we are wasting energy causing the destruction of the environment, we must promise ourselves to always keep in mind that we have the full responsibility to save the earth.